The conversations got real.
It got pretty gnarly.
The guys got artistic.
I'm gonna let my guard down.
And I turned on Bennett!
I crush life under pressure.
This is your The Bachelorette Season 16, Episode 8 recap. Grab your glasses. It's time for Roses and Rosé. Hi, everybody. It's me, Zima, and I look like a painting.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Yes, what would we call this? Monet? A Da Vinci? A Manet? A Marshalls? Does this look like some of the generic artwork you can get at Marshalls? It kind of does. But I love Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and Home Goods, so cheers to that! And everyone, I look like a painting in part because there was a lot of art on The Bachelorette today. What did you think of this episode? But as much as I love art, it can also tear us apart. And this episode broke my heart because I'm saying goodbye to Bennett, everybody.
I'll always remember us this way.
No, he did not get sent home. No, there was not even a rose ceremony. I never thought I'd say it, but I did turn on Superman, so let's get to it. But before all that happened, a real work of art is here. JoJo Fletcher, everybody.
I'd love to introduce you to JoJo, who's going to be helping me out when I'm gone.
Yes, she has stepped in while Chris Harrison stepped away to take his son to college. But neither of them is neither here nor there because we're going to a one-on-one.
Zac, I'm looking for a man I can picture a future with. Tayshia.
Yes, the person of the hour and perhaps of a lifetime is Zac. Zac gets this one-on-one with Tayshia where they are gonna take a wedding photos.
Zac and I are gonna play dress up today. We're gonna be shooting our wedding photos.
Hello!
And by the way, don't drink for every time this wedding photographer was just a character.
Hello! You're gonna be the perfect bride. How about we make it couture?
Okay.
Let's change the outfit. I'm having too much fun. Grab him by his face and kiss those cheeks.
We didn't get quite enough of him, but did Tayshia have quite enough of taking wedding photos? Don't drink for every time Tayshia seemed to be dreading this.
You ready to put on a wedding dress? But are you ready?
Yeah.
My heart is honestly pounding. I can't believe this is the position I'm in. Like, this is so hard!
Are you freaking out right now?
Just a little bit. Yeah. Yes, our girl has talked about how she is divorced.
I mean, I've tried on that wedding dress. I've worn that wedding dress. It's held significance for me.
So what did you think of her having to do this wedding photo taking one-on-one date? It seemed to me to understandably be a little triggering.
I'm so incredibly nervous.
She didn't act out, she didn't freak out, and her reaction was rooted in the reality that putting on a wedding dress is significant for her. It had real emotional ties, and she talked about that.
Wedding photos, they speak about an important time.
She was honest with Zac about her apprehension.
Are you freaking out right now?
Just a little bit. Didn't let it stand in her way. Cheers to a queen! By the way, I've been thinking about all the TV queens in my life lately because I have Queen Tayshia, and then, have you guys been watching The Crown?
The crown must win.
Yes, The Crown on Netflix, the story of the British royal family, acted out in fiction but rooted in reality. I honestly tried to watch the first 3 seasons and was kind of bored. Those British accents can be so soothing. They would just put me right to sleep.
Nothing one can do about it. One just has to get on with it.
But I love everything to do with Diana, of course, queen of the people's hearts. And so I just jumped in on season 4. I just popped right in, didn't watch the first 3, knew the players, knew the game, and I am loving it. Are you guys watching it? Let me know in the comments below. Or should I say, are you watching it? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and there's another queen in my life, the Queen's Gambit, also on Netflix. Oh, and it's about chess, so you think it's gonna be boring, but just like the British people, it turns out it's not boring. It's actually quite interesting, and it's drama, and I loved all the costumes. It's set in another time, and I just found it to be quite escapist, so pour yourself a glass of wine and watch that. We just love all the queens in our life. Yes, cheers to queens, okay. Queens. But back to emotional triggers. Now, even though this date was a little tough for Tayshia, it was quite beautiful for us, wasn't it? I loved watching the way that Zac was there for Tayshia, and I loved watching Tayshia walk to Zac. Was he gonna cry? Oh my God.
You look amazing.
Was I gonna cry? She's so beautiful. So beautiful. Were you emotionally touched? Let me know in the comments below. And I thought the photos of Zac and Tayshia looked great. Are we foreseeing the future?
I want to see if this is like the beginning of true love.
But now to the past!
I was married once.
You were?
Yes, we've gone back in the royal line to Zac's romantic past, and he just dropped a knowledge bomb on us. Turns out Zac was also divorced. Gosh, on this season, everyone has lived, you know? We have so many older guys, so they have seen things. And I'm loving it. I'm loving uncovering it. What do you think of everyone having such a past? Let me know in the comments below. There's nothing wrong with the past. You know, we learn from it. Has the British royal family learned from theirs? Let me know in the comments below. Okay.
I had fun with you today.
It's a great day.
Then Zac and Tayshia go to dinner, and he continues to share all of this information about his past with her. And wow. Zac explained that he had a brain tumor when he was younger, had to get surgery from it.
I was like all dizzy, and so I went to this like x-ray place, and I found out that day that I had a brain tumor. So the next morning I'm like in surgery.
And wound up having addiction issues after going on painkillers. He talked about getting sober, going to rehab, everything he went through with his family. And I just applaud Zac for sharing that, because I think so many of us know someone who has dealt with addiction. It's such a common issue that people have to face. So the question for me now is just going to be, she's very attracted to how genuine and down to earth he is, but do they have the same interests, goals, hopes for the future? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And now from a one-on-one from the heart to a bunch of guys making art.
This is gonna be the third time I'm getting naked on this journey.
It's the group date. Oh, I wish I had a British accent. Don't you? Let me know in the comments below.
Today, I thought it would be really fun for us to just use our creativity.
Now, the group date, I didn't totally understand. I grasped that it was about art in many forms.
What is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Drawing.
Love that you made sure the nipples were in there.
The nipples are there.
Play molding.
It is exactly what you think it is.
Puzzles.
It's a big puzzle.
Needlepoint.
I chose the needlepoint.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
Yeah, lots of questions for me about like the themes and the purpose of this date, but whatever the methodology was, the men did open up. They shed their layers and their clothes.
Oh, we're naked for sure.
What have I got myself into again?
Yes, so this group date is about art, and we have nudity again. Look, it is starting to feel like these producers, you know, at this point they'd probably be traveling around the world. Different cultures and lands and climates would be lending themselves to the date, but they're just stuck at the La Quinta, so we just keep getting naked.
This is gonna be the third time I'm getting naked on this journey.
What do you think? Too much nudity this season? Let me know in the comments below. The royal family would never.
I can look the other way.
But the men of the Bachelorette will. So the guys have to draw these nude models. And you know, I will say this, as much as I'm thinking, what the heck are we doing on this date? I did always want to try one of those paint and wine nights. Did anybody ever do those? It's like you would pay to go drink wine and paint. Not naked people, I don't think, more of like a landscape. Is it fun? Let me know in the comments below. So, you know, we're on kind of like actually a pretty typical date. Great, a real world date. Except for the naked people. And I was a little disappointed in the skills of the men because I was hoping we would have just one Picasso, just a singular Da Vinci, just a little diamond in the rough of a Raphael. But no. Dodo don't drink for all the terrible drawings. I would not buy those even at Marshall's. And much like the true life story of The Crown, this date keeps taking all kinds of twists and turns. Now we're wearing blindfolds.
I'm gonna bring out some clay and some blindfolds.
And again, recycle, reuse here at the La Quinta. I wondered, were these the same blindfolds from Claire's group date? Oh, and now we are molding with clay, very much the movie Ghost.
Now just let the clay slide between your fingers.
But, you know, not the same. In Ghost, they molded a beautiful vase, and we had Patrick Swayze. Here, they molded Spencer's snacks.
I made a pepperoni pizza.
And we have Blake's penis.
It is exactly what you think it is.
I'm not making a joke, I'm being quite literal. That's what we got. More food, Noah made breakfast.
So for me, this just is a small glimpse of breakfast in bed every morning with Tayshia.
We already did that date, Noah.
You need to have a beignet from Chateau Benet.
Oh. Bennett molded all the houses he intended to give to Tayshia.
Our New York home, our Hamptons, Long Island home, our California home.
Very the crown of him. Windsor Castle, anyone? And I'm also confused by this rivalry between Bennett and Noah. It is apparently building up, and I don't know why. There's some sort of argument, I think, about Bennett thinking Noah's childish and Noah thinking Bennett's privileged. And it came to a head on this date with Noah saying to Bennett, "Is that how you spell privilege?"
Hey, Bennett, you spell privilege Privilege, right?
I'll let you do that one.
Sounds like a privileged answer.
It's not how you spell it, so. The royal family would never.
How could matters get any worse? What more could possibly go wrong?
They very much value education. Last, the guys were, I think, charged with doing a self-portrait.
For our last exercise, we're gonna do something more personal, self-portraits.
But it didn't have boundaries. It didn't have to live in a box. No need for a canvas here. We got a wood frame.
I'm gonna turn it and leave some room for someone special, someone amazing.
A puzzle?
This last piece says wife, kids, and to a possible future.
Sewing.
My life has been challenging and hard.
The men really opened up, and I was truly struck by their vulnerability, how much they shared, their raw and unabated emotion. Oh, and then we're naked again.
I'm gonna give this all to you, this physical body, and then also everything inside.
Very naked. Yes, Ben wants to give a literal self-portrait, so he comes out in a robe.
So this experience is about taking your walls down.
And it is very literal. He gets naked.
Figuratively and literally, I'm gonna let my guard down. And this is me showing up for you.
Don't worry, I'm not naked under here. The royal family would never. What did you think of Ben's self-portrait? Let me know in the comments below. But I did sympathize him because he said he had feelings, he just didn't know how to express them.
Like, I have things to share, but like, I've been very scared.
And our queen Tayshia had feelings and did express them.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just feel like it's a lot.
She was processing all she'd heard, and she was in tears, saying, "This is what happens when you date real men."
This is what happens when you start dating real men.
Royal applause.
I can't choose one person. I just want to hang out with all of you tonight, if that's okay.
We then move to the nighttime portion of the date where Tayshia spends time with all of the guys. They all share even more.
I appreciate today because I don't often get to like be vulnerable or open.
And wow, Ben goes into territory that I don't think we've ever gone into on the show before. He talks about having an eating disorder when he was younger.
I found out what girls were when I was 15. I realized they don't like the fat kid. And so stopped eating, started working out all the time, lost like 70 pounds and had bulimia for 10 years.
I don't think we've ever heard a male contestant discuss that, so he let down his guard, he went there, and Ben gets the rose!
Ben, would you accept this rose?
Oh, and side note, back to our dueling houses of House Bennett and House Noah. They're still going at it, you know, so Tayshia tells them they better figure it out.
Noah and Bennett, there's something going on between you two, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it one way or another.
Whose side are you on here? Bennett's or Noah's? Inform me in an eloquent manner in the comments below. But from art to the scary nighttime dark, Eazy gets a spooky one-on-one.
Tonight is the night of my one-on-one.
Yes, Eazy gets a scary date, and he prepares for it by doing high knees. What was this?
Tonight is the night of my one-on-one.
All right, so Eazy is preparing for his one-on-one date and... Ah! I scared you guys. Did I scare you? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, I love a good scare! And Tayshia started her date with Eazy in an uneasy way. She scared him. And oh, now we are told Eazy and Tayshia's date is going to involve ghosties.
I thought it'd be super fun for us to go ghost hunting.
Okay.
Is that cool?
I'm down for that.
Were you there? Tell the truth. You were there, weren't you? I love it. They are going around the La Quinta Resort and Spa, and they even have a map to where the ghosties are.
Oh, is this a map?
Oh my gosh, this is a map.
Did you make them the map? You did. I love it.
Prepare yourself.
I'm not going
Prepare
in there.
yourself.
No.
Prepare yourself.
What did you guys think of this date? I thought it was fun. Don't drink for every time they got scared by a ghostly noise that was very clearly piped in by the producers for dramatic effect.
Miriam,
Don't.
Or was it real? At one point, Tayshia was so scared she just peaced out.
Oh!
But what I loved was Eazy followed her with the wine.
Wait!
Good job, Eazy.
Let me tell you something about love, right? So like when you're in love, you both are in it. So like if you scream, I scream.
Oh, and apparently Eazy will follow her anywhere because at dinner, he tells her he is falling in love with her.
I honestly feel like I'm falling in love with you.
What did you guys think? Was it too soon? I thought it was too soon. We haven't seen Eazy and Tayshia interact that much, and I was a little bit taken aback by that.
You're a solid, good man.
But Tayshia compliments him, and she leans in, and then she pulls away, and I'm scared!
Unfortunately, I can't give you this rose.
Yes, in a decision that I thought was shockingly easy, Tayshia says goodbye.
I'm sorry, Eazy. Is it okay if I walk you out?
Yeah.
Were you shocked, scared, surprised? Let me know in the comments below. The royal family never shows fear. Sorry, okay. Even Eazy said, Tayshia, is this real? Are you sure?
Tayshia, this is real?
Yeah.
Gosh, so Eazy is gone. And you know, so much has happened this season that I kind of forgot about 2-on-1s. And yes, it's coming down to a gentleman's duel, a tete-a-tete. A mano. Noah versus Bennett!
Do or die. Let the best man win, we'll see.
So Bennett and Noah are meeting for this 2-on-1, and Bennett says he has a gift for Noah.
I've been a peacemaker all my life.
And he says it is a friendship gift.
I'll start with the friendship gift.
And what did you guys think? I wasn't sure about it. There was a red bandana for the blood of their battles.
It's red because I hope there's no bad blood for us.
And mustached socks for Noah's tortured past.
The only place that you should wear a mustache is on your feet.
And a novel on emotional intelligence for Bennett's place in our Bachelor history books.
This book will be really, really helpful. These are tools that any woman is going to want to have in a husband and a father.
Like, what was that? What did you think of Bennett's gift to Noah? He said it was a friendship gift to teach Noah that he wasn't ridiculing him.
And I'm not trying to belittle you. I'm literally trying to love you up.
I hate to say it, but I thought it was ridiculous. I have turned on Bennett!
The exquisite selfishness of your motives.
And the final item we shall pull out of our box will be Bennett's robe.
I thought it was the trophy of the evening.
Yes, I can no longer wear the robe, the tartan, the crest of the Bennett family. I still love robes, though. I want to make that clear. Still a big fan of robes. Are you a house divided on Bennett? Cast your vote on this urgent matter in the comments below. Okay, you guys, I'm not shutting Bennett out. Can't wait to watch him in Paradise. But I mean, I did think about it a little differently after this episode. Let me know in the comments below. Also, why did Noah have a mustache during all this? Didn't he shave it off? Did it just grow back? How fast does men's facial hair grow? Oh, but we are left on a to be continued!
Next week on The Bachelorette.
On a what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
And additionally, with tears!
You bring that into the equation, that makes it really real.
Will we turn on Zac next?
Every time I talk to him, I uncover something that I'm just like, hold on a second.
What did you all think of this episode? I really enjoyed it. From our fallen king, to our rising queen, to our possible prince. Let me know in the comments below. As always, if you guys want to connect with me more, I am on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Cameo at Lauren Zima. You can get a personal message from me on Cameo. And unlike the fairly cold British family,
What does one have to do to get some kindness in this family?
I love you so much. Thanks for watching, and we will be back next week. Bye! I'm in the box.